Hey everyone, it's Andy with Reverb, and well, it's that time again where I get to look back at all the new pedals that came out in 2023, and I have that hard decision of picking my top 5, and these are all pedals that I demoed personally, so I know there are a lot of great pedals that came out that I didn't get a chance to show you, but we're going to stick to the ones where I could actually show you a video and talk about the sounds that really inspired me. And I have to say, there are a few more stragglers still slated for 2023 on both Reverb and Andy Demo's channels, but I kind of have to draw the line somewhere. So this is my top 5 list of pedals that came out in 2023 so far. Let's start off with the Airborne Flanger by Cross Devices from Brazil. This one on my Andy Demos channel was a real treat to my ears, dishing out classic jet plane swoosh using an analog Bucket Brigade circuit. I was also getting very close to some studio through zero sounds, thanks to the option of either positive or negative feedback. I even heard that after the demo, one landed in the hands of our good friend Dweezil Zappa, so I'm feeling pretty good about my choice on this one. As an honorable mention, I'd like to throw out the EQD Aurelius, which is a digital offering, and with that comes great sounds and even more control, like 3 modes of modulation and 6 presets to store them all. Plus, it has an expression input that you can use to adjust your chorus, vibrato, or rotary speaker sounds on the fly. The Fender Shields Blender was an epic collaboration that started off 2023 as a limited edition pedal. With Kevin Shields' own blender at the heart, it transformed into a fuzz lover's dream with extra options like octave down and an expander circuit. Later in the year, a standard production model hit the shelves, and I got a chance to demo it for you all. There were just so many options that jumped out at me, but I think my favorite was mixing octave up and octave down. And Kevin Shields designed this pedal with dynamics in mind, so that really sealed the deal. Another honorable mention is the B-Tronics Octahive V2, and this is a much more simple design, but its smart foot switching really made the grade on this one. You can easily blast to octave up by holding the switch down and incorporate it into a riff, or just toggle between fuzz and octave up by tapping it. Next up is the Ledges by Earthquaker Devices. Long, spaced-out reverb is nothing new, but Earthquaker delivered it in a no-nonsense way that made it easy to incorporate into any style of music. Their new compact form factor holds 6 presets to save those tasteful room, hall, and plate settings. And none of them are overly processed with wacky modulation, just solid and clear reverb tails with very high headroom that's sure to gobble up any stack of effects you place before it. The Lion by Universal Audio answered the call of many by providing a complete Marshall-style emulator from the preamp all the way to the speaker cap. And maybe it was because this one had more gain available, but I really felt that UA's dynamic cabinet emulations really paired nicely with this sort of amp, because it just felt like it was in the room with me, especially in stereo. Like the name implied, this one really roared. You could switch between super lead, super bass, and hot-rodded brown sounds being pushed by a virtual EP preamp. Just like the Ruby, Dream, and Woodrow, you can easily tack it on to the end of your pedal board and scoot your way to the next gig. And the last one on my list of favorite pedals to come out in 2023 is the Benson Delay. The folks at Benson Amps and many friends in this gear community pulled together to make this long-awaited delay pedal a reality. Originally imagined as an analog delay, this one ended up using the common PT2399 delay chip, but still surrounded itself with the warm filtering and compander used in Bucket Brigade circuits. What made this pedal so amazing was how the chip's range was pushed all the way to 1250 milliseconds without sounding like sandpaper at its slowest setting. And the modulation included some random waveforms, which reminded me of my favorite tape echo. And I wanted to squeeze in one more honorable mention to Crazy Tube Circuits and their Compact Sidekick Jr. And you might remember that name from a while back when I did the Shoegaze pedal board video right here on Reverb. Well, they've shrunk it down in size but not in features, and it still has mod, delay, and reverb, but with some clever foot switch options that let you turn 3 effects on and off with only 2 switches. So if you're looking for a multi-effect pedal sans dirt, definitely check this Andy demo out. Well, there you have it, my 5 favorite pedals that came out in 2023. And as I said, this was all based on my experiences with the pedals in front of me. So if you have your own favorites, of course, let us know in the comments below. As always, you can find everything you've seen here on Reverb. And of course, we're going to do it all again next year. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.